Hi everybody, welcome to this presentation on the HFX Academy. My name is Les Gallagher and I trade the Forex markets from the comfort of my own home. Yeah, I do. It'll take around 20 minutes to go through this, so you will be on mute during the presentation. However, you can use the chat to ask questions, and there'll also be time to ask questions at the end as well. So if you want to have a pen and paper ready, just if you want to take some notes as we run through this presentation, if there's anything that you want to ask me at the end. Also, I will be asking you a couple of questions along the way, so just take note of that. You can use the reactions at the bottom of your screen to raise your hand or give the thumbs up. And if you're watching this on a smartphone or tablet, just tap on more at the bottom of your screen and you will see some options in there too. Okay, so let's get started. Quick question, just by a raise of hands or your thumbs up, do you have more than one income stream? Now, what I mean by that is, are you earning any other income aside from your main source of income or maybe a job that you have? Okay, great. Yeah, so do you have money in the stock market? Okay. And have any of you done any currency trading before? Okay, that's great. Thanks for that. So over the next few minutes, I want to share with you something that I've been doing that's completely changed my perspective as well as my excitement for the future. So for those of you who have not heard of currency trading before, I want to give you a few quick stats as well as give you an understanding of how it all works. So number one, the foreign exchange market is the largest financial market in the world, producing about $6.6 trillion per day in trading volume, making it the most liquid market in the world. Number two, unlike the stock market, you can trade in this market 24 hours a day. Number three, and just like stocks, gold, or even oil, how that fluctuates in value every day, so do currencies fluctuate in value. And that gives us the opportunity to make money by riding these waves. So now the question comes, where can you learn how to do this so you can actually have success with it? And that's where IM Mastery Academy comes into play, who have been in business since 2013. They have an incredible corporate team, some of the best leadership I've ever seen, has taught hundreds of thousands of students worldwide through their academy, and has become one of the leading educational platforms in the world. So within IM Mastery Academy, there's an academy called HFX, which stands for High Frequency Exchange. Now, through this academy, you can learn how to make money when price goes up or price goes down. So how do we determine whether price will go up or down? Well, inside IM Mastery Academy, you will gain access to at least 5 proprietary scanners where you will receive market ideas and strategies sent to you, giving you an indication as to when you can choose to enter a potential setup using one of our strategies. Now, these market ideas will give you an exact opportunity 24 hours a day to see what the educator sees and to enter into the exact same opportunity. So, not only that, you get access to one of the top education platforms with Go Live, which is like the Academy's own TV channel where there is education all throughout the day and night. You can hop on live sessions, learn, and even take live market ideas right on that session, following exactly what the educators do. Even if you've missed the live session, that is no problem. The Academy has got you covered, It even has catch up on demand available, so you can watch at a more convenient time for you. So if you don't speak English, that's no worries. Go Live has many different languages as well, translation and subtitles to suit your needs. This one platform alone is the most valuable piece in the Academy. I cannot stress how much value this gives you. Why? Because you are watching live sessions from top educators in the industry. So let's show you an example of what a strategy setup would look like. Now there are 4 steps to placing a trade. It's pretty straightforward. Step 1, select the currency pair. Step 2, choose the time and expiration. Step 3, choose the size of your trade, which is the dollar amount or the pound or the euro amount that you choose. And lastly, step 4 is to push the button of the predicted price direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically do a new share, and I'm going to share my platform with you so you can see what's happening here. So just bear with me for 1 second while I get this set up. Okay, that's going to go there. We'll just leave that up there. Okay, so we're going to do a new share here, and I'm just going to share my screen with you. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you now, and on the left you can see a broker, what we use, one of the brokers we use. You know, full disclaimer here, this is a demo account. I'm not doing this with real money. This is practice. We always practice on demo, so I'm using a demo account here. And just to give you a brief outline, on the left hand side here, this is the broker screen. On this side of the screen we have currency pairs, and these are the currency pairs we are going to trade. In the center here we have what's called a tick chart. And above here you can see the currency is Euro USD, that is the euro and the US dollar. We have some time here, and down this side, the right hand side, we have the type of trading we're doing. We're turbo trading, and the expiry time is on 3 minutes. We have unfixed time, and this is the dollar amount. This is the amount I'm risking, which is $1, and this is the profit I'm going to make if I decided to enter a trade on Euro USD. And we've got a couple of buttons here. The green button is the call, so if we think price is going to go up, we hit the call button, and if we think price is going to go down, we hit the put button. And this is the current price where this currency pair is at, right? Also, €1 at the minute is $1.20, okay, or just over $1.20. All right, just to make that clear what's going on. Now on the right hand side, this is one of the scanners we use, which I've just mentioned previously. This is called Hourglass, and in this I'm using a strategy called Cash Trap. Okay, so we've gone on Cash Trap, and what Cash Trap does is it gives us signals, and this is developed by one of the top educators in the academy, and this is basically looking inside his mind and his way of thinking. This is set up pretty much how he would want to use it and enter trades, and it gives us some currency pairs down the side here, this alert panel, which tells us how we can take trades. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to look for a trade which I think is going to be setting up quite nicely for us. I just want to catch one at the right time while we're doing this. Okay, so EURCAD, I'm going to look at EURCAD. So on the left hand side, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to select the EURCAD currency pair. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this for a put. Okay, so we've got an arrow here. It's coming off a line of support. It's give us the put. Currency strength is in our favour as well. There's a few other things we need to clarify on here. We do use a point system with this. So basically I've entered this trade now, and as long as price finishes below our entry line, we will win the trade. If it finishes above it, we will lose it. So we'll just let that run. It expires at 10:43:57. So we've got about 2 minutes left on this. We'll just let this run and see how it goes. Okay. Now there is an option, maybe sometimes if we take the trade a little bit too early, we do have an option to buy some more time down here, and you'll learn all about that within the academy anyway. Okay, so this is just pulling back slightly. We'll just see how this goes. Okay, so like I said, this expires at 43:57, so we're on 42:12 at the minute. So it's about a minute and a half to go on this. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an example of how we do this. This one's for a put, and what I'll do is I'll find another one for a call as soon as this one's finished, just to give you an idea of the direction. So when we take a put, we get a red line along here. It gives us our entry price, gives us our risk amount, and obviously this is current price at the moment. Okay, so 42:43, 43:57. We've got just over a minute left on this. Just over a minute. Pretty much hovering around our entry here. $43.57. Got about 40 seconds left on this. This is just coming up to 11:15 in the morning, London session, so it's quite volatile this time. So there we go, we can see that coming down now. It's just about to expire. And there we go, that trade's cleared there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to look for a call on this next candle coming up. I'm just going to quickly scroll through here, see if there's anything comes up. I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I'm just going to wait for this next candle to appear. We've only got about 20 seconds left, so I'm just going to let that go. Yeah, we'll go NZUSD, and we'll take this one for a call. So again, just to give you an example here, we've got a call here. It's coming off a line of support, crossing up. We've got a B for a buy. Currency strength, which we use down here, is just not quite in our favour. It's just slightly less, but it's close enough to take the trade. And again, the expiry time on this one, we use 3 minutes, but it is unfixed time, so I'm actually in this trade for about 2:55, something like that. And we'll just let that run. Again, I've took a call here because the cash trap is predicting that the price is going to go up. So we've just took the call on that with the broker. and we'll see how that goes. This expires at 48.19, so we've got about 2 minutes left on this trade, and we'll just see how this one goes. But yeah, it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. Obviously there's a little bit more analysis to it than what I'm doing on here. This is just for the purposes of this presentation. You can see there it's just starting to drop back a bit now. It's just pulling back to this area of support down here. We've got about a minute left. Again, we don't win every trade, but with proper analysis, which you learn. $47.35. Yeah, I've got long to go now. About 20 seconds on this. I just want that little push up. I think we'll probably get a call on the next one. So maybe got in this one just a little bit early, but that's okay. And this line here, this is our expiry line, this green line here. Tells us when the trade's going to expire. I've just got a little push up there towards the end. Not sure whether it's going to be enough to catch this. There we go, it's just pulled back again. So we've lost that trade. But just to give you an idea of how to enter these trades. Okay, so we'll just get back to our presentation. And that was just to give you an insight into how it happens, how to place your market orders, and selecting the times and stuff like that. So hopefully you can see how easy that is. So what we'll do is, I've just done the 2 trades there. So we've did that. Right, okay. So what I want to talk to you about here is, now we've got a way, here's the good news, right? We have a way for you to become a customer and gain access to the Academy for free once you've joined, and I'm going to show you how to do this. All you have to do is find 2 individuals who want to do this with you, and they enroll into the Academy just like you've done, and if that happens, your subscription is waived each month as long as they remain actively subscribed to the Academy. And that's it. You do have to pay an enrollment fee in the first month's subscription, but after that, if you can bring 2 in, introduce 2 people into the Academy, you'll get it for free. Which is a great way, to learn via the Academy, to get it for free. So there's also another way you can earn money as well. You can earn a recurring income from the Academy by referring more than 2 people. So if you're interested in that, just let me know in the chat or give us a thumbs up or something like that, and we'll just go through that at the end of this presentation. It'll only take a few minutes. So let's take a look at the subscription. Now, in regards to the subscription, you can get started today for $235. That is US dollars. That is round about £180, which includes tax and, of course, your first month. Now, the monthly subscription, if you choose to stay with us, is $174.95, which is around £130 a month, and it works out round about $5.83 or £4.40 a day. And on top of that, it is month to month. You're not tied into any long-term contracts or anything like that. You can leave it at any time, and you won't have anything more to pay. And if you choose, you can also choose to add on different services we have in there. It's not just the HFX Academy, there's also other things in there. You can add those on as well if you want to look at them and maybe test them out. And here's the amazing thing as well. IM Mastery Academy has a 7-day money-back guarantee. So if you decide this is not for you, that is no sweat. Simply contact the company and you can cancel your subscription as long as it's in the first 7 days, and they'll give you your money back. So even just taking a look for 7 days, it's totally risk-free. But I'm sure in those first 7 days you'll find how great this is and what you can do with it. So now from what I've shown you today, you can see, it's amazing value. It's pretty simple what I've showed you there, but, along with the Go Live educators, where you can basically copy what they do, which is pretty straightforward as well, and you'll learn a great deal from them, from the Academy, from the Go Live educators as well. You've got access to top educators in the industry there, and you can see that everything is really geared towards you becoming a successful trader. Now, I just want to go through this lastly, and this is the success or failure cycle. And you may start here in this is where you're going to start in the middle, and you've got your failure at the bottom, and you've got your success at the top half. And you're going to start in the middle, and there's two routes you can take. So let's look at what the free training routes, and this is what 90% of people do. They maybe go to YouTube and they watch some YouTube videos, and then they get into this loop, if you like, where they learn something, and then they fail to apply it, and then they attend another free training, and then they try and win the money back, and then they attend more free training, and they fail to apply what they've learned in that, and then they join maybe one of these signal groups where people just, you pay money and they give you signals, then you lose more money, and then you try another strategy and another system, and then you get to the stage where you think the strategies won't work, and then you pay for signals again, and then what tends to happen is you get like a slow bleed from your account, from what you've started with. You start losing money, and then you go back and try a new strategy, and then you just go around the circle again. You find something else on YouTube, and you just keep going round and round and round in this circle, and you can get stuck in this loop, and 90% of people do. You can get stuck in that loop for quite a long time. Generally 2 to 4 years is the average, right? Oh, of course, that's of course if you don't give up and quit along the way, and you get down that you go down that route in that stage of saying, well, Forex doesn't work, blah blah blah, it's a failure, it doesn't work for me, when in fact all you've done is just basically chose the wrong route. So the success route, right, is a lot quicker, and you find a mentor, right, and you train and practice, and then you learn profitable skills. You grow your mindset as you're doing this. You will learn and create a trading plan. You will learn how to manage your money. You will apply everything you've learned. You will take action, and from that you will learn good habits, and then you will become a professional and you will become a successful trader. Now that journey there can be anywhere from 3 to 6 to 12 months to get to this, but I tell you, when you've got something like the Academy and the Go Live educators, and of course the people who you join with, the mentorship from them as well, and the support from the groups that's there as well, everything's geared up for success, like I've said before. So, have a think about this, because you may well be stuck in this now. And really, if you just change the way you think, you can really become a successful trader. And we've got thousands and thousands of people who've already done that. And just as we close, I want you to consider what Albert Einstein did say. He stated that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. And the question I have for you is Is interest working for you or against you? Okay, I just want you to think about that for a moment, because you now have the opportunity to put interest in your favour by getting started with us and entering into the largest financial market in the world. So what will you become? Okay, so I'm now going to unmute you, and if there's anybody's got any questions from what you've seen, or if you took any notes, or if you're interested in earning that recurring income by referring more than 2 customers to the Academy, as I mentioned before, just stay on for a couple of minutes longer and I'll take you through the short presentation for that. But if that's you done, just get back to the person who invited you to this webinar to get you started. And welcome to IM Mastery Academy. I'm personally really looking forward to working with you all in the very near future. Thanks for attending. Okay, so for those of you who've stayed on, who were interested in the recurring income side, you can become what we call an independent business owner. And what we do is we teach you, if you have the desire, that is, how to become an affiliate with the Academy. And this is where you can get paid to share the Academy with others. Now, the way it works is when someone enrolls into our Academy, they will pay you a commission, and these commissions can continue as people subscribe to the Academy. And the best part is you don't have to sell anything in order to make the money. Excuse me. Now here's a simple breakdown. Let's just say you share the Academy with someone, and when they enroll, you receive $25, which is around £18. Share it with a third person, you can upgrade to independent business owner, and now the Academy will pay you $150, which is about £110 per month, as long as those 3 customers remain active paying customers with their subscription. And as people see the value in the Academy, they may want to share the Academy with others, and as they do so, your customer base will grow with that. So let's just say those 3 shared it with 3 customers as well. You personally would now have 12 customers, and that means the Academy will pay you $600 a month, which is around £441 per month, as long as those 12 customers remain active with their subscription to the IM Mastery Academy. So let's just say those 12, they share it with a few, and you now have 30 customers. The Academy will pay you $1,000, which is around £735 per month, and as long as those 30 remain active with their subscription too. Now this is where lives begin to change, right? So I've just mentioned there 30 customers will pay you $1,000. Let's just take it a step further again. 75 customers will pay you $2,000, which is around £1,500 a month. 225 customers will pay you $5,000, which is around £3,700, £700 a month. And 500 customers are going to pay you $10,000 a month, which is just under £7,500. And it goes on and so on and so forth. The earnings are unlimited, all the way up to any income you desire. In fact, just in case you're skeptical, we have people, many of them, at all of these ranks you see here on the screen. And you know what the interesting thing is? This doesn't even include anything that they might make with the Academy's educational strategies inside the currency markets. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so what I've done is I've unmuted you if you want to ask any questions on that, on the business side of it that you may have. If not, just get back to the person who invited you to this webinar again, and they'll get you started. And once again, welcome to the IM Mastery Academy. Income disclosure statement there. I'll leave that on the screen if you want to look at that for a few minutes. These are just average incomes based on the high, the low, and what people earn on average. Okay. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks for joining once again, and I'll see yous all very, very soon.